A single mother was bathing her paralyzed son when she suddenly pushed him under the water. He couldn't breathe, and being paralyzed, he couldn't struggle. The mother just stared coldly, without a trace of emotion. Just as her son was about to drown, she woke up in shock. It had only been a nightmare. She had been having nightmares often lately, likely because of the heavy burden of raising her paralyzed son alone. Belen once had a happy family, but months ago, when her husband was driving their son to boarding school, he got into an argument with the rebellious boy over a trivial matter. Both father and son were too caught up in the fight to notice a large truck coming straight toward them. The collision was brutal. Her husband died instantly, and her son Mike was left in a vegetative state. As a single mother, Belen had to shoulder it all. With her care, Mike remained emotionally stable, and she became both his physical and emotional support. As a psychologist, Belen also had to juggle her demanding work since it was her only source of income. Her youngest patient was a boy named Richie. Out of compassion and maternal instinct, Belen treated him with extra care. For Richie, who had never felt a mother's love, her kindness was deeply moving. One night, Belen heard noises outside her home. Summoning her courage, she grabbed a flashlight and went to check, only to find her car window smashed. Peering inside, she saw Richie lying there. Realizing it was just the mischievous boy, she sighed with relief and took him into her home. But as soon as she turned to call the hospital, Richie suddenly vanished. Hearing a door close, she rushed out to look for him, only to find nothing but the wind and snow outside. Her worry grew heavier. The next day, the news reported Richie's disappearance. But with a snowstorm on the way, if he wasn't found soon, he would freeze to death in the wild. That night, Belen searched for Richie again, but all she heard was the wind and the cries of wild animals. Terrified, she ran back toward her house, but the footsteps chasing her grew closer and closer. At last, as she reached the door, a hand stopped it from closing. She turned and saw it was her son's hand. Once again, Belen woke up from a nightmare, but when she tried to go back to sleep, she saw a terrifying sight.